Good evening, children. This is theory class. So far, we have discussed about a conic called parabola and its types. Four types of parabola we have seen: open rightward, open leftward, open upward, open downward, and we have seen problems related with parabola also. Now we will pass on for the second conic type, second type of the conic called ellipse. So in this theory class, we are going to discuss about what is ellipse and what are the formulas related with ellipse that we have to learn. And starting with, in this class, we are going to discuss about types of ellipse also. There are two types in ellipse. One is called standard form. Another one is called non-standard form. First, we are going to see what is meant by standard form and corresponding formulas of standard form we are going to learn. Now what you have to understand is, just see this diagram. This is the diagram of ellipse. This is the diagram of ellipse, and if you see, this is called x direction. I'm not telling x axis. This is called x direction. It may be x axis or it may be parallel to x axis. So generally it is called x direction. Similarly, this is called y direction. This line is called y direction, and the x direction and y direction where it meets is called center of the ellipse. I have written C in pencil here, which means center. C represents center of the ellipse, which is given by the formula h comma k. So center of the ellipse is denoted as h comma k. C is denoted as h comma k. C means center. Okay. Now we will first see what is the equation of this diagram. This diagram is called ellipse, I said. The equation of this ellipse is given by x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square is equal to 1. Again I repeat, this is called equation of the ellipse. What is the type? The type is standard form. So equation is given like this. What is h and k? H and k are nothing but the center. What is a square and what is b square we will see later. So this is nothing but equation of the ellipse. Now C is called what? Center. I have given two more notations here, F1 and F2. They are called focus. Focus 1, focus 2. So plural. Two focus are there for ellipse. In the previous classes when we discussed about parabola, we have only one focus. Here we are having two focus. Focus 1, focus 2. So far what we have seen, C means center of the ellipse, F1 means focus 1, F2 means focus 2. And I have written another markings here, capital A and capital A dash. Capital A and capital A dash are called vertices of ellipse. Vertices. There are two vertex. A is one vertex, A dash is another vertex. So A and A dash are called what? Vertices. Again, A dash, this line is called major axis. Understand carefully, try to keep all the terms in your mind. A dash is called major axis. What is A? A is a vertex. A dash, it is another vertex. The line A dash is called what? Major axis. Similarly, the line B dash is called minor axis. So this is major axis, this is minor axis. What is this C represents? C represents center of the ellipse. It is given by h comma k. So these are all the terms that you have to remember when you study about ellipse. What is this? Equation of the ellipse. Okay. So now you have understood how the diagram of ellipse look like. What are the terms related with it? C, F1, F2, A dash, B dash are all the terms referred with ellipse. Now we will see one by one formulas that we have to know. First one, equation, this we have already seen. X minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. This is called general equation of the ellipse, where condition is given a square will be always greater than b square. In an ellipse, if you see, always this number will be more than this number. That is what is given here. A square value will be greater than b square always. Okay, so this is nothing but formula for equation of the ellipse. Next, center formula. Center is denoted as h comma k. So center means I have to say h comma k is the center of the ellipse. Then vertices, plural form. Therefore we will have two vertex. A one vertex, a dash is the second vertex. Formula for a is h plus a comma k. Center is denoted as h comma k, right? And vertices formula is h plus a comma k. From this itself, by seeing the diagram, you should know one thing. It is given as h plus a comma k. The c point x coordinate is h, and a, the vertex a is given by the formula h plus a comma k. The meaning is, from center to one vertex, the distance is small a. From center to one vertex, the distance is given as small a. And if you see, that is why the formula has h plus a. Already this is h, and this length is totally a, so this is represented as h plus a. Y value will not change because this is x-axis. Same value will come for y. Here k means here it is also k here. I think you will understand, or otherwise simply just remember the formula. Vertex formula is h plus a comma k. How this comes? This comes from the center formula. What is center? H comma k. Vertices means x value will change, so some value will be added with x value of center. H plus a comma k. Y value will not change. Similarly, a dash, this point is given as h minus a comma k. This point is given as h minus a comma k. What is the meaning? Already center is h. Again, from center to this a dash, the distance is a. Since it lies in the left side of x-axis, we are putting minus sign. So h minus a comma k. Again, y value will not change because it lies in the x-axis. So throughout this line, y value will be the same. I think you will understand. So from center only we are writing vertices formula. Right side vertex is given by h plus a comma k. Left side vertex is given by h minus a comma k. Then we'll go for foci. Foci means plural form of focus. Foci is nothing but plural form of focus. Since we are having two focus, f1 and f2, it is denoted as foci. hf1 is equal to, again from center only we are going to obtain this. If you see this diagram, I have written one small c here. You can imagine this is capital C. Center, what I have represented is capital C. This symbol is written as C. You should keep it as small c. This is also small c. So from the diagram itself you can see and say the distance between center and focus 1 is given by small c. The distance between center and focus 1 is given by small c. Similarly, the distance between center and focus 2 is given by small c. Again, I'll repeat. What is the distance between center and focus? What we have to say? C, small c. That is why the coordinate of f1 is written as, already h is present here. This distance is c, so h plus c. H plus c comma k. Similarly, for focus 2, since it lies in the left hand side, we will be having h minus c comma k. I am spending more time to explain because this is the base. If you know the base, you can do the problems. If you don't know the base, if you are weak in base, you can even you cannot understand even a single problem. So spend your time to learn these formulas first, then only when we go to the problems it will be easy for you. So focus 1, since it lies right in the it lies in the right hand side, formula is h plus c comma k. Focus 2, since it lies in the left hand side, formula is h minus c comma k. The next axis, I have already told you, a dash, this line is called major axis. B dash, this line is called minor axis. B dash is called minor axis. A dash is called major axis. And if you see the diagram, we can easily understand major axis is parallel to x axis. This is major axis. Definitely it is parallel to x axis. Suppose if x axis is present here, definitely this line will be parallel to x axis. Since it is horizontal, we will say this is parallel to x axis. So major axis is parallel to x axis. And note, finally we are having one formula which relates C, A and B. What is A? The distance between C and capital A is denoted as A. What is B? The distance between center and one end, that is C to B, is denoted as small b. So these three are connected with the formula c square is equal to a square minus b square. C square, what is C? Distance between center and focus. What is A? Distance between center and vertex. What is B? Distance between center and this coordinate B, C to B. This is called B, small b. And connecting all the three terms. What are the three terms? A, B and C. What is the formula? C square is equal to a square minus b square. This is the formula which connects A, B and C. So when we take the first type, standard form, actually you have to you have to learn all these things. First one is standard form, means what is the equation? This is the equation. Standard form, what is the center? Standard form, what is the vertex formula? Standard form, what is foci formula? Standard form, what is axis formula? Which are all major axis, which are all minor axis, you should know. And finally the formula connecting A, B and C. So these are all the concepts which related with ellipse, and the type is standard form. A square is greater than b square. This is equation. Center, vertices, focus. Axis means we have to say which is major axis and which is minor axis by seeing the diagram. I think you will understand this. We will see one more type in the next video, right? Thank you, children.